this washing machine is doing my nothing. I swear, it said like 3 minutes, about 10 minutes ago, blood. The thing I rare, I make all heap of noise, man.
So you just sort of tell me where you're from, where'd you grow up, and like when did the music start?
So I originally grew up in Kent. When I was younger, I grew up in Kent till I was an early teenager, and it was like drum and bass, more kind of a lot more dancehall influence with jungle drum and bass music from family. My sister was with a Jamaican guy at the time. Their family, like he had younger brothers that were like my sort of age, and they used to do the drum and bass, but they used to do it with the Jamaican accent. So I used to steal their lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Come back to Kent and act as if they were mine. But yeah, that's where it started. Then I grew up, then I moved to London, South London, Lewisham. And I grew up there my teenage years and my early 20s until about mid-20s. Left there and come back to Kent. Yeah, and so that's where I'm from. That's where I've lived and stuff. And musically, it's just started from way back then. Like I say, first of all, with the drum and bass, I went through drum and bass, through garage, grime, UK rap, until I found myself with dancehall, you know?
Yeah, so like your love for Jamaica, it sort of came through your sister's boyfriend, did you say?
Yeah, I mean, it stemmed from before then, because before then I used to listen to a lot of like Shabba Ranks and other like dancehall music from my older sister. Used to have music that she used to play on tapes and stuff, cassette tapes. So I used to take them and listen to them and stuff. So even from back then, it's always been a love for reggae and dancehall music. As I've gone through my career, through like doing each genre, like especially early, like there was just little like dabbles of it, like always there. I like, how can I explain it better? All right, imagine living in France, but you do Indian music. So you doing French music, but you listen to Indian music all the time. So every now it's always in you. Like it's in you because that's the music that you listen to constantly.
Yeah.
So it comes out bits and bobs here and there. And as the years went on, a little bit more, until I got to a point where it just fully come out. And I feel like recently it's gone down a little bit again, but it's just natural, innit? It's just like when it's right, when it sounds right, when it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the sound. It's not about having a Jamaican accent and this guy. It's just the sound that man are trying to get. When man hear a rhythm, so I might hear a rhythm, and I might hear something, and I might say, "Cause she say me little but me talawaha," in Jamaican. Cause she say me little but me talawaha. I grade a boss in the jalawaha, because it sounds right.
Yeah, man.
Says she like my style, she like my character. That's English. Girl, stop talking stupidness about the Arca manager. English. So sexy, I pull out the camera. Drink a magnum, cause you know me, I'm stamina. So it's just when it's meant to be. That's when it, you know.
I feel a little bit blessed getting that little performance. I guess it's sort of like the way that everyone's putting like Spanish beats into their tunes when they're like American or whatever. Like it's no different, right?
Yeah, man. It's just how can we say it? Look, it's just a little bit of seasoning. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of seasoning. You can't just eat your chicken just with pepper, salt and pepper, man. You have to put a little bit of all-purpose, a little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of paprika, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. Yeah, you know. So like Jamaica's a big part of your life. Like you love the food, you love the music, like it's wholesome. What do they think of you when you go over there? When you go to Portmore and you say the name M. Dot, will I get a response?
No, 100%. I mean, like, I'm not hugely known in Jamaica like I am in the UK.
Yeah.
But I definitely am known there. And whoever you would speak to would definitely be like, yes, man, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, Jamaicans are very proud people. They're proud of their culture. They're proud of where they come from. So there's no sort of like, all right, look, I'm not going down a race thing here, yeah? But I feel like white people are insecure, bruv, sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, but then again, it's difficult because I feel like you could say that, but then again, I feel like if you're proud British, you're looked at as racist.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that. And what it should be is proud British should also have some form of like, you can see that you're not racist as well. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to be proud British, then you're proud British. That means black. And that means a black man can be proud British.
Oh, yeah.
You're allowed to stand up with your pint of beer and your baked bean pie or whatever you want to eat, bro, as a black British man, and be proud and say, I am British. And I'm proud to be British. Because Jamaican people are proud. Same way. They're not never like, man will never like, even a man that lived there for years, man, they will tell you, nah, man, Jamaica, come from. Because they're proud of it. So with me doing what I'm doing and promoting their culture, their music, their food, I've never had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Never had a problem with it. If I've seen any little kind of stupid little dibby comment, it's probably from a Jamaican who lives abroad, who's been living abroad. Any Jamaicans, they ain't got a problem with it. I don't see why anyone would have a problem with it because it's just loving the culture, promoting the culture. And I think like they just appreciate that I like it. And I think they're just happy that I like it. Like every little thing, like when I talk to a Jamaican, if they don't know me, right? So if I meet a Jamaican, when I'm in Jamaica and I start reasoning, as we say, talking, the more and more I talk to him, the more and more he realizes. By the end of the conversation, he said, nah, man, you're a Jamaican, man. I said, no, but I just know the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's natural. So,
well,
man.
I get told all the time. So, like, I've moved from, I was born in Surrey, then lived in South London for a bit. And I moved up to Manchester, and I tell people, when people are like, where are you from? I'm just like, I'm from South London, because it makes it easy. And people are like, you're not from South London. I'm like, well, I live 15 minutes away. Like, who are you gatekeeping? Like, how far away I am? Like, I'm literally like one train stop away. But like, you hear other people, like if you go over to Italy and you speak a little bit of Italian, they're like, oh, your family, like, come in, and they like take you as part of the culture. And like when you talk about it in the comments, it's always white people I see wilding in your comments, being like, this man's not Jamaican. And it's like,
it's insecurity, bro. Chill out, man. We all know we're British, bro. We know we're white. We know, sausage roll, sweet. We all have a breakfast. We all do a fried breakfast. We all have a roast dinner. You get me? I don't talk in Jamaican all the time.
No.
It's all normal, bro. Chill out, bro. I like Jamaican stuff.
I've got to say, that's my favorite thing about
it.
When you talk, how you go from like a Jamaican accent to like a proper geezer accent within like split seconds. I love that.
Well, it's just natural, isn't it? That's when like I think that's when people started understanding me a little bit more when it come down to the cook and vibe, because before this washing machine is doing my nothing. I swear, it said like 3 minutes, about 10 minutes ago, blood. The thing I rare make all heap of nice, man. But when I started doing cook and vibe, people then see me talking normally and then change it naturally. So it's like, well, this guy's talking normal now, but then all of a sudden he's talking Jamaican again. So it's not like he wasn't doing that before. We just didn't understand that he don't talk like that all the time. More time when he does music, he's probably going to sound like that. But if you have a conversation with him, he ain't going to really sound like that unless you're Jamaican. If me and you are reasoning right now, and the Jamaican's gonna come in the room, they're definitely gonna, you know, talk to him in Jamaican. Like I'm definitely gonna say, yes, brother, what I want, and talk to you the same way.
Yeah.
It's natural, you know.
So I showed sort of the girl I'm seeing your stuff, and I was like, what do you think about this? Showed her the comments and stuff, and saw that it was like very half divided of people going, why is this man trying to be Jamaican? And a half people going, yeah, but like his flow is actually kind of mad. So I said to her, I was like, what do you think? And she was like, he's got bars, like he goes in. So she said, do you think if he was black, he would get the hate that he gets? So do you think if you were black, that people would just be on your shit straight away, right? Because you've got the bars, you've got the sound, you've got the flow.
No, if I was black, it would no way.
Yeah,
wouldn't be the same. No one would say a word.
Yeah, I think it's a shame though, because do you think?
No, it's not a shame. It's not a shame because it's made me who I am today. Now I am known to a lot of black people, and like they know me, bro.
Yeah, man.
The whole world knows me. So when I go to an area like Brixton, Tottenham, every yard man held me up and blessed me up.
Yeah.
And them thing that, so it's like, although I've had a bit of a struggle and a bit more of a fight, yeah, it's made me like a bit more of a I don't know how to say it. It's made me a different sort of white person. It's made me have something about me that nobody else has got.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man. So I don't, it is what it is. Everyone's got their own path, you know. Like everyone has their own struggle, whether it be mine, because I was white doing dancehall music, whether it be Tekashi 6ix9ine because he wanted to do the troll thing, whether it be, you know, whatever, Wiley, or everyone has struggles, man. But everyone just had different struggles. And you might not see that person's struggle might not be so visible, but mine's visible because, especially at the start, you got that divided, like, because it's such a shock, and then you got like people that proper rate it because it is sick, and if I weren't white, then everyone would rate it differently. But that's how it go, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's built me who I am today. I wouldn't want to change anything about my path. You know what I'm saying? It is who it is. You know, I'm glad I'm white, and I'm glad I'm Caribbean cultured.
Oh yeah, man.
Because so I can then bridge the gap between the two. Do you know what I'm saying? Needs to be someone like, it just helps for me getting my point across for black people. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that black people have to say and people don't listen. And there's not a lot, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes a white person to say, listen, mate, this is not right. Do you know what I'm saying? Just touching on that subject quickly, just to prove my point of what I'm explaining. When this whole Black Lives thing happened, right? You got people coming out, you got a lot of white people coming out and saying, all lives matter. What the fuck? I hear you, bro. I hear you. But check this now. Watch your pre-know. If black people felt like they had to say Black Lives Matter, then surely their lives didn't feel like they mattered as much before.
Yeah, man.
That's the difference. Yeah. White people have never felt like their lives never mattered. So they never had to say white lives matters. We all know, because we all ain't got a problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, like, it's not like I'm just glad I am who I am. Like, I'm glad that I am. I'm glad that I breathe Jamaica. I'm glad that I am completely black cultured in everything that I do, and I'm glad that I'm just. You know, I wouldn't change nothing, man. Everything happens for a reason, bro. I'm here for a reason. God put me here for a reason and said, yo, you are going to have to fight. You're going to have to go through struggles. You are going to have to be a warrior. You're not going to be like everybody else, bro. Go on and do your thing. And yeah, I've had struggles, bro. One heap of them. I've been through times of craziness that a lot of people that never go through, bro. A lot of things that people wouldn't be able to deal with. Like their head wouldn't be able to deal with it when they got bare people chatting shit. You wouldn't be able to deal with it. But man, a soldier. So man just cut and go through. That's what they've been saying in Jamaica. It's the message of cut and go through, brother. You see me? You get me? So that's what I'm saying, bro. Big up every white person in this world. Big up every black person, every Asian. It no matter, bro. We all learning from each other, bro. We all just all one people, bro. You get me? Just here to just teach one another new things. Oh, that's cool. You know when you go into a shop and you see a new drink on the shelf, that's cool. Let me try this. That's what we should be doing, bro. We should be learning, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, with this like whole cook and vibe thing, like I'd only just recently discovered it. But you've like put me onto like bear food. And it's thanks. Like I just wouldn't have known about that kind of stuff before. So I guess
What about connecting the dots?
Yeah. The M dots.
What about connecting the dots? The M dots. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So okay, maybe let's get on to Cook and Vibe. So yeah. I watched the first one today. You did a little bit of time ago, and you've progressed, man. Like you've taken it on. But I was surprised to see how, like, almost not professional, but it looks like a telly show. Like it could easily be on BBC Three as a cooking show, or BBC Three isn't a thing anymore. But like, you know, BBC Three back in the day. So how did it come about? Why are you doing it? Do you think do you get a lot of attention from the music from the Cook and Vibe, or is it all the other way around?
So just getting the music thing out of the way, the music thing built my fan base for Cook and Vibe 100%. But Cook and Vibe has built me a completely another fan base now. And I'd say it's a kind of balance of the two now. Some people recognize me for Cook and Vibe, some people recognize me for the music. It's just a 50-50 now. But probably more the music, because I've had millions and millions and millions of views through music. But Cook and Vibe is definitely building me as a character. I started it because I love cooking food. I love Caribbean food. Anytime I'm posting stuff, people seem to be quite interested in it. So there was a plan of doing a cookbook. So me and my fans was, you know, I was going back and forth with the fans, just like, yeah. And then I started writing it and I thought, whoa, this is long blood. And people were saying you should do a YouTube channel. And I was, no, I don't know about that. But then I thought, you know what, let me just try it. So I literally just told my brethren to come in. I tried the thing, we started it. And it's been up and down. It's been up and down, you know, like it's been struggles, like even there. But it has got to a good point. Like we're at a good point of it it's like the first season started well. The second season was like really well. It was in Jamaica. And the third season kind of like flopped a little bit. And then like we've come back with season 4 now and it's like working again. So it's just kind of like finding your mistakes and like, because nobody tells you what to do. And I think we've just got to a point of it now where even now every week I'm perfecting it a little bit more. You get me? It's definitely heading for a TV. That's the plan to get it on TV. But at the same time, that's why I still want to keep it a little bit scatty and a little bit natural, just so when TV do contact me, I don't have to be so prim and proper with it. They know it's natural. They know it's a bit scatty. So like, it ain't so much pressure. I don't want to take that away from it. I want it to grow professionally, but scatty, if you know what I'm saying. So it always keeps that element about it. Because the thing is with Cook and Vibe, it's not a comedy show, but it's funny. Yeah. It's natural comedy. But the natural comedy comes from things going wrong, me saying things wrong, stuff like that. Oh, do you know what I mean? So I always want to keep that there because that's where the comedy comes from. So like when we fuck up, that's like the best part.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying about that whole like BBC Three thing, there was a thing just before BBC Three shut down, and I hope it's not a bad thing. I hope it's not the reason BBC Three shut down. But they were getting in normal people, like people that talk like you, people that talk like me, and they were talking about shit like dating apps. They were going through people's houses and like talking like normal people, and it was the kind of content you're making, But now you've seen that sort of going off TV and they're trying to put it online anyway. Why go for TV?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, bro,
on the internet.
I want to get it to a point where it's like I'm not playing any games, bro. Like I want Saturday night slot.
Is it?
I want it like a big show. Like there's all other stuff going on. You know, see, like the Big Nasty show.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but obviously with myself and cooking and stuff like that. We get guest people on cooking and then other things, little competitions, extra guests. That's what man's gonna go for. But I'm definitely going for that Saturday night slot, ITV Saturday night slot, bro.
Yeah, that'll be pan.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would fit, man. So where did you said you had I saw in the first episode you say you had like a Jamaican cookbook, and that's where you got all your recipes from. Like Caribbean Jamaican food, is it at the top, or are you like as secretly is there a part of you that loves like a carbonara?
No, I don't like none of that kind of food. I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
I love Indian food.
Spice
yeah, I love soul food, you know, like mac and cheese and fried chicken and stuff like that. And I love Turkish food. Mm. But Jamaica's top of the list, 100%. And I wouldn't really say the first recipe. My brother-in-law is a Rasta man. He, uncannily, he's a Rasta man. He taught me how to cook chicken curry, obviously from before he was a Rasta. So he originally taught me how to cook curry chicken. Then I took the cookbook and I used that, but then I learned. You know, as I went to Jamaica, I asked people and I found out a lot of authentic stuff. I've done a lot of research and just asking questions, man. I just asked a lot of questions, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just learn along the way, man. And there's not really much I don't know about Caribbean food now. Like Jamaican food, there's nothing I don't know about Jamaican food. So
yeah, I see the series that you were in Jamaica. I see loads of comments saying like, I'm from Jamaica and I've never heard of this. So like you definitely know your stuff.
No, that the one, yeah, the one we done, the chicken cooked underground, and I give them the history about the Maroons and how the actual and I see enough comments, some people from Jamaica, you know, saying, yo, we never knew that.
Yeah.
That me I say, brother, because that's why I'm seeing me, I'm a different type of brother. That's why the more people see me, the more they hear me, the more they will understand and say, Bomba Clark, the brother than normal. Him know him thing.
Yeah.
I'm a man that I will teach Jamaican about your roots, brother.
Yeah.
Don't rant with me. Don't come to me and start talking about culture vulture, because I'll tell you about your history.
Yeah.
Do you know about Marcus Garvey? Because I'll fuck you up on the spot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? King Selassie, blood. I will fuck you up on the spot. Man know history, bro. I know about Jamaica, bro. I love Jamaica. I don't just love the food. I don't just love the music. I love the place. I love everything. I know the history, bro. I can tell you stuff about Jamaica nobody could ever tell you. Do you know there's a place called Seaford Town in Jamaica? Do you know that was a whole German town in Jamaica?
Is it?
There's only a couple of white people left there.
Yeah. And
they're quite old now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was a whole German settlement in Jamaica. Everyone was white. Speak Jamaican.
That's mad.
You know? Man know a lot of stuff, you know. So
apparently so.
Yeah, man.
Right. So I'm running out of time, so I'm going to try and power through these questions as quickly as possible, bro.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about the new music that's coming out? There's an EP. There's some singles.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? I felt like I found my sound when I done Little But Talawa. I said, yeah, this is the sound I want to go for. After that, I'm trying to find the sound again, and I struggled a bit just finding it. And I feel like I'm comfortable with it, and I kind of found it. So the recent tune I dropped, Like That, that's doing really well. I got a brand new single, Secure the Bag, comes out in a few weeks. Literally just got the tune back yesterday. And I've just started writing another song as well. That's going to be sick as well. So that there will be on the EP. Not sure what I'm going to call the EP yet, but
you're going to make us make time for the EP.
No, man, it should be by the end of the summer, because the tracks that I'm writing now, I won't release. Like, I'll release the next song. The other one that I'm writing now will go on the EP, and I'm only going to put like 7, 8 songs on there anyway. So
I saw on the socials today somebody asking about a documentary. What's that about?
A documentary team have been filming for a couple of years, man.
Yeah.
Big documentary team. Probably going to be on Netflix, something like that. But yeah, they've followed me my whole life around South London, Kent, Jamaica. They've been everywhere with me. So yeah,
we see young you, like crazy.
Yeah, yeah. It's called White Lion.
No way, that's mad.
Yeah,
that's what I like to hear. I'm hyped for something like that. That's what I want to see. Sorry, I'm just trying to power through because I'm.
Yes, Maji.
Okay, right. Let's get on to like the last couple of questions. I also have to say, like that goes hard. Like that is those kind of like the chill vibes for it. Like what sort of where did you? Is that filmed in Jamaica? Like the music video was like big for the fact it was filmed during a lockdown.
Yeah, we actually was quite lucky at the time, because at that time they were still letting artists fly to work. So we was all right with that. And the tune kind of come out of nowhere, but it worked. And my bread, I work with the Cook and Vibe Connect 4 Entertainment. It's funny because he's like my best friend, but like he will really be honest about my music. And the last few songs before that, I played a song. He's like, "Nah, man, that's shit." But he heard that and he liked the song, and I feel like that's why like he put quite a lot of effort into the video and come out really well. So
you making your own beats and stuff, or are you like getting those?
Nah, I've got a kind of producer that I kind of fuck with. I don't even want to shout his name out because he's an American producer and he's quite easy to get hold of. So I'm kind of keeping that on the low. But yeah, I've kind of got a guy that I kind of like fucking with, because he's got the sound that man kind of, his sound and my sound have kind of blended together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Right. I've got 2 more questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little bit more difficult, and I don't want to come across as an arsehole. So, when I showed the girl that I'm seeing your freestyles, she thought you were a character. She thought you were like a big shack, of people just do nothing.
Yeah.
Do you hear that a lot?
Not really, but I do understand it.
Where do you think that comes from? Why would you think people think that?
It comes from the day and age that we're in. That's all it is, bro. All it is we're in 2021, and there's a lot of characters. There's a lot of people doing that. So there's a lot of internet people like, doing that sort of stuff. So when you see somebody like myself, it could come across that way until you start watching Cook and Vibe and until you start understanding who I am. If I was doing what I'd done 20 years ago, I would have been mad famous, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say that I got a better understanding from you from watching Cook and Vibe. I thought I knew who you were, and then I watched it and I saw a different side to you.
Exactly,
so, yeah. Okay, well, that's good. The final one, all those people that are like wilding out in the comments saying like, he thinks he's Jamaican, he wants to be Jamaican, they're sort of alluding to you culturally appropriating Jamaican culture and stuff. What do you say to that? Is it a case? It's not a case that you want to be Jamaican, is it? It's a case that you just love the culture. So are you culturally appropriating them?
Listen, bro, yeah? I'm just going to say this, yeah? All you got to do is open up your mind.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. You just got to open up your mind, because every single person is a different person, bro. Some people like PlayStation 5. Some people like playing football. Some people like Jamaican music. Some people like rock music. Some people dress like rockers, like goths. Some people just like this. Some people just like that.
Yeah.
Open up your mind. Appreciate other people. Don't look upon other people in any way. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and that's just it, man. Like, what I'm doing is, God knows what I'm here for. Like I said, bro, I know I'm here for a purpose. You get me? I'm just serving my purpose, doing my thing. You get me? And it doesn't really bother me, because I get, all right, when you're an artist or entertainer at my level, not that I'm hugely famous, but I've got a name for myself, I get so much love. Like, my inbox every day is full up with so much love. Every day, bro, like every day, imagine every day constantly getting messages saying, "Oh, you're sick, bro, love your music." Like it's very hard to feel disheartened by some little dickhead on YouTube talking shit. Like, because you just probably chat shit on about 10 other people's videos as well. Nobody don't know who you are. You're not even showing your face. Like, it don't mean anything, bro. And you're definitely not going to hurt my feelings, bro, because like I say, I've got 150 people in my inbox telling me that my song's sick. Another 150 people trying to send me free stuff. Another 100 people trying to book me to give me money. Another 100 people just saying you're sick. And I love Cook and Vibe. So I don't know it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
When you say people trying to book you to play shows, that's just the thing that I'm interested in. Well, now they've been announced, am I going to be able to go to an M.R show? Because
100%, man. I want to do something different. I want to, as I'm, you know what I'm saying? I want to make everything in one now. Any music that I'm going to be releasing is going to be on Cook and Vibe. I'm not releasing it on any other channel. So when I do a show, I want it to be having food involved. I don't know, man. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but definitely there's going to be a show this year, a headline show with some good artists and some good performances, a good live Jamaican band.
Well, it's funny you mentioned shows having food involved. So when I was showing the girl that I'm seeing, like, your stuff, she's like a proper veggie, like vegan type. And I said to her, I was like, if M.R cooked you meat, would you eat it? And she said the only person in the world whose meat she would eat. Not trying to sound like that, but if you cooked her up some meat, she would eat it. So I'm holding out hope that there's some kind of food stand that I can catch you, like, cooking some scran in, so I can turn her meat eater again.
Does she eat fish?
No, but she will eat whatever you cook her.
Well, I think you can't chuck you can't chuck vegans in at the deep end. So if she was going to try it would definitely be like fish.
A veggie. But take the opportunity. Do her a little fish.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with fish, man.
Yeah, bang. Okay, cool. There's only one more thing I want to know. What is a general?
So it's just a word from Jamaica, man, and just like that. That's just say, like, my bro. It's like same way. Oh, it's just the same way of saying my bro. So, like, yeah, if we was to say yes, mate, or yes, brother, or yes, bro, man would say yes, my general. yes, bro, God. Yeah, you've got bro, God. Yes, bro, God. Yes, my general. Yes, fire.
Nice, black.
Yeah, man.
That's
Jamaican's sick, man. The Jamaicans, it's just sick, bro, isn't it? It's just sick. Like, they just, anything they say just sounds good. Like, we say, all right, mate. They say, yes, fire.
Yes, bro.
Fire blaze. Up top. Yeah, man. Straight top.
That is blessed, bro. It's been a blessing and an honor to meet you right underneath the banana tree as well the whole time.
Come on, bro.
Exactly. You know what it is. So I'll catch you on the other side, bro.
Respect, brother.